Good day, viewers. My name is Ibudemos Chantel. I'm a student of SS3, and I'm here to introduce one of our ex-students that recently graduated this year, 2025. She just got admission into the University of Benin to study law in the person of Senior Winifred Ede Uso on our annual program called Learning to Succeed. She has a few things to tell us.
Good day, everyone. My name is Winifred Ede Uso, and I am here to give a few insights on how I was able to learn and to succeed in Salvation International Preparatory Schools. For those of you that are unaware, Salvation International Preparatory Schools has 4 cardinal points: spiritual, academical, moral, and physical. So to begin, let's start with the spiritual. God is a basic factor in everything that we do. In all things we do, we need God, as it is stated in Luke 1 verse 37, "For with God, nothing is impossible." This and many more were part of the Bible verses I was able to learn here in Salvation International Preparatory School every day by 8 a.m. So God is our foundation. He's everything we need. Now let's relate this to our academics. Book-wise, we need wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. These are the 3 key ingredients we need in being able to succeed, and we can't get them without having God. So a key factor is that we need to have a good personal relationship with God. So when we get down on our knees to pray, He can grant us these things, and we can use it to succeed in our academics. Secondly, we have the academical aspects. A major issue here is most people don't know what they want to do. Choosing a course of study is one of the most important aspects in being a student, because it's you using your hand to plot a path for yourself, saying, "This is what I want to do for the rest of my life." In choosing a course of study, you have to choose what comes easy to you in avoidance of all factors, external factors such as peer pressure, which may include your friends, and parental pressure, which may include your father, your mother, or your guardians. Because these factors might influence you to choose something that you might not want to do in the next 10 to 15 years. Another thing is consistency. In whatever you choose, you have to be consistent in what you do. You don't start something today and give up tomorrow. You don't do one today, don't do tomorrow, and do the next day. No, you have to be consistent. Maintain a particular time frame, maintain a particular weekly frame or a particular daily frame. And another thing, you have to learn to read. Reading is an essential part of your academics. If you don't read, you won't pass. You have to create a reading timetable for yourself, particular days where you read some subjects, where you read other subjects. I prefer focusing more on subjects that are difficult to you. Spend more time on difficult subjects because it will help you to grab a good understanding of those subjects, and then you can spend the other time on subjects that are easy for you. Another thing is learn to ask questions. If your teacher comes into the class and explains a particular topic and he didn't explain it to your understanding, you can also inquire from your classmates. Ask those that understand, those that are very fluent in the subject. Ask them to explain it to you, to teach it to you. Because most of the times, your teachers might not be able to explain it to your understanding. So ask your classmates, ask them, fraternize with them so that you can be able to learn from them. There is no pride in being stupid. There's no pride in not knowing anything. So you have to be able to ask for help. Next point is morally. Salvation International Preparatory Schools is a morally imbibed school that helps teach you morals, values such as respect and honesty. It is one of their core values, and it helps each student that has passed through this school to become a better version of themselves. I myself am a testimony to this fact. And another thing is that we have to learn to remain humble. Pride doesn't help anyone. The Bible says pride cometh before a fall. So you have to be humble in whatever you are doing. You have to be humble in your classes. You have to be humble to your teachers. You have to be humble to your elders. Even so, you have to be humble to your classmates, because you have to be humble to learn. Without humility, you can't do anything in this life. And last but not least, we have to learn to pay respect to those that have come before us. We have to learn to respect our teachers, because they are our ladders. As mommy would always say, you can't get to the top of the ladder by breaking the steps. No, you have to take each and every step slowly. And your teachers are your ladders. They are your steps that are leading you to a greater tomorrow. All these and more are what I have learned from my time here in Salvation International Preparatory Schools. And this was how I was able to learn to succeed. Thank you.
As a parent, I have always asked, how can I prepare my children for the infrastructural development and socio-economic evolution of the next decade? With the ongoing speed of globalization, how can I position my children to perform excellently in a rapidly changing society? The answer is and has always been to give them a solid foundation, academically, spiritually, and morally. Salvation International Preparatory Schools, with her team of highly qualified tutors, conducive environment for learning, state-of-the-art computer and science laboratories coupled with quality day and boarding facilities is the place to be. For more information, contact 080-233-76135. SIPS remains the birthplace of leaders.
Salvation International Preparatory School. Salvation International Preparatory School. A place